Hey guys, it's the Wicked Witch from the Midwest, and this time I have stolen Mother, and we are going to be finishing our diorama today. The diorama, all of the pieces we have from it are from Mini Monster Mayhem and Dragon Trapper's Lodge. I don't remember, I believe the werewolves are all from Dragon Trapper's Lodge.
Reverse.
No, the werewolves are all from Mini Monster Mayhem.
As well as the werewolf base.
Yes. And all of the
Fiddly
graveyard accessories, as I like to call them, because it's fun, are from Dragon Trapper's Lodge. I am very excited and also very behind, so I am just going to jump directly into painting. And we are going to get started.
We also completed getting the inside of this painted so nice and muddy looking. So realistically, I think we're good with setting everything in here and gluing it in and then adding dirt and moss where we need it. But that will be at the end of the show.
If we make it.
We will make it. You can do it.
You say that, but this is the mess I have in front of me.
I know.
And all of it needs work done.
Dude, I still have like a massive werewolf to do.
You have one thing to do. I love you. You have one thing to do. I am doing detail work on 10 different things.
I know. So, but all of that being said, I don't think we actually have room for all of the trees, so we're going to focus in on get our favorite-ish tree done, which Kora has to pick.
One of these two for sure, because the other one's straight, and straight is boring.
See, I really liked the shape of this one.
Yeah, because it's like,
this one was like my favorite shape, but I liked the fact that this one had a hole in it, and I just realized this one does too, so I am kind of on this one now. Because I think this is a much more interesting top.
Yeah, I'm going to go with this one.
Cool.
Because I like how it's like in the middle of those two.
Yeah.
Because these are the three options. I didn't actually show you what the third one was. But it's sort of like super bent, kind of bent, super straight. And I like kind of bent a lot more than super bent and not bent. And if you don't like it, you don't have to be bent out of shape at night. I like my puns.
Excuse me.
So right now what I'm doing is I am taking everything I have moss on, which is just these three guys, and I am, not moss, vines. And I am coloring the vines so you can see them. I'm not trying to be too gentle about it, because if I get it off of the vine, it'll look like moss, and the problem will be solved very quickly. Pretty much.
And from last night, basically all I did was get wing number 2 up to the point of wing number 1. And then I also dropped everything everywhere! I also changed how I was doing the inside because I wasn't feeling it on how it was last night. So I fixed that a little bit better. But now I am going to be dry brushing the ever-living crap out of things.
And I know it's hard for you guys to see what I'm doing because everything I'm doing is like super tiny. And this is why we typically do the larger things.
It's much easier to stream it, yeah.
This is what I would call the standard size for a gravestone in miniature-wise. And that's how big it is against my pinky. I might have long pinkies, but...
but that's ridiculous.
Yeah. But that is one done. You can sort of see it.
Let me see.
Yeah.
See if I can get it. You can move on. I'll see if I can get a better shot over here.
With your smaller camera.
Yay! Roar. I think it looks awesome. So I'm going to put it up here in the done bucket.
Okay. As long as it's on my way, I suppose. I need that light back on, though.
I am working on it. Working on it, man.
And I'm pretty sure Dad picked this soundtrack because he knows that I have to rush today.
I just thought we'd try something different.
Yes, and
what's
please.
the name of it again?
This is Intense Soundtracks.
Yes. Yes, and I am intensely hurrying.
And by all means, please let us know how it sounds, if it's just the right volume or too high or too low, anything like that.
Shaking the table.
Am I really?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, wow, I'm sorry.
It's like I wouldn't mind, except I'm doing detail work.
Yeah, I literally did not realize it. Now that is something we definitely both do.
It's the best way to get off that excess paint.
Yeah.
Especially when it's watery like this. Because you know whenever you get it into alcoves you don't want it in, and you can't exactly just wipe it off because you have it in, dedented? I don't know. Instead of indented. It's dedented.
Concave?
Dedented? I don't know.
Sorry. Concave?
Yeah, I guess. No, I think it's convex.
Convex, whatever.
Yeah, convex, that's what I mean. Yeah.
When it's
I need it out. Yeah.
When it's on the top part, but they want it on the low part. They want it to be
I want it to be on the convex, but it got stuck in the concave, so you blow dry it. There we go. Another one bites the dust. Literally and figuratively. Oh, I need to show you guys. I can't see what it looks like for you guys, but
because Dad's using the.
Sorry.
But I'm sure you guys can see it.
Here we go.
Yeah, you guys can see it. Can't quite tell the color difference because of how small it is. But it looks good. You guys are just gonna have to take my word for it.
Gotcha. It worked pretty good on my side. Oh, that looks really good, Kora.
Yeah, it's this. I'm gonna shout out this tiny little store again because I absolutely loved it. Major Art and Hobby in Davenport,
You can do.
Iowa.
Oh, I was gonna make him do it.
You act like I know the states.
You should.
You should.
Probably, but public school. You both know my 4th grade teacher. It is not my fault because that's the year I was supposed to learn the states, and well, it was the 4th grade teacher, so blame her.
No. You can still Google them and learn them now.
That requires energy and effort, and I don't have time for that. As you can tell by the soundtrack, I'd have no time. That's the year I was supposed to learn.
I apologize. My bad.
He keeps doing it. I like this one in particular because the vine comes all the way down the stand. And it's really cool looking. Another one bites the dust. And naturally, the second I'm ready to show you guys, Dad's doing the other things.
You know, come
Sorry.
on, he's gotta
There you
keep it running.
Ooh, you can see it pretty well there. I'm just doing the little guys. But I have finally finished one section. I think I'm going to move to the candles now. Because I have such a time crunch, not crust. I'm gonna leave it this color because it is a nice color. It's not the color I was going for, but it's a good one. And I'm just gonna go straight to the candles.
Wow.
It wins.
I'm not really sure how we do that.
You better
Well, because
slow.
you hold it like this. This is how you hold it. Just like that.
And
So whenever
then-
you shake it like this, if you have just the slight amount of slickness on your middle finger, it just goes whoosh.
Well, it's like the other day I was trying to pick one up and I just...
That one was your fault. You did that
No,
thoroughly.
yeah, but like I was trying to pick one up and I had a real loose grip, so when I moved my hand really quickly, it launched it to the other side of me.
And grip doesn't exactly exist in my vocabulary, or my brain's vocabulary. So, holding things is very difficult for me. Which is funny, considering I paint small things, and the smaller it is, the harder it is to hold on to. Sorry, that was probably really loud for you guys. I didn't think about it.
Yeah, that'd be my guess.
I have declogged this exact same thing 3 times in the past 2 days. This is the 4th.
Yep.
And this is the 2nd time it's done this. Which is why I had so much yellow on my hands yesterday.
And I am wearing my gloves again to protect my fingers.
Yeah, perfect timing to mention that, isn't it?
That's what reminded me.
I was really worried it was just gonna go pew, 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 pew. Right at the camera and Dad, and I didn't think that was a great idea, so I angled it down, and yeah, it looked weird, but nothing happened, so we're good. We live another day.
I think we'd both be running.
Yeah. Just like, well, there's the window.
I'm out!
Another use for these, I'm guessing.
I'm just working my way back and forth on the inner side of this wing to get it blended out. And I've got peach and brown. Kept going back and forth on which color I wanted in that center. It's funny because peach is the one working the best.
It's a very odd color.
It really is, but I mean, look. That's what looks the best right there.
It doesn't look like peach there, that's for sure. Part of the reason it's an odd color, I would say. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's like a ton of gunk in this.
Just a dot, not a lot.
Just a dot, not a lot. Just a dot, not a lot.
Headbanging. That's weird, man.
Hey, a cult's gotta do what a cult's gotta do.
I mean, headbanging's not weird. Headbanging is fun. But headbanging to just a dot is weird.
What? No, we said no face paint today.
You
agreed. You agreed, and no take backsies.
I don't remember agreeing. I think we're going to have to go to the playback peoples.
I'm going to tell you right now, there's no face painting in my office again.
It was fun. You never let us do anything crazy and fun.
It's because I'm not fun.
I don't know why he has an issue with water fights. It's so weird. Everybody should love water fights.
I'm fine with water fights.
No, you're not.
She means water house fights in the house.
Yeah, in the yard is fine.
It's more fun in the house because then you're right by the towels you need anyway.
You don't need towels if you just do it outside. But then one person has an unfair advantage because I highly doubt people have like 3 or 4 hoses.
Exactly. So it's just better off in the house.
But then one person has an unfair advantage because they get the kitchen hose.
It's called a faucet.
I'm talking about the literal hose that comes out of the kitchen sink. You can't tell me that's not called a hose.
It's not called a hose. I absolutely don't know what the hell it is called, but
the sprayer.
The sprayer.
Yeah, the sprayer that's attached to a hose. Oh, way out.
I know. It's because I'm dabbing for all of this paint to kind of get it to blend.
Yes, but I'm detailing.
I know. I apologize, my love.
Like this?
I'm going to come paint you. He did the thing.
He did the thing that died off the day its hat started, and that's dabbing. And yet my father still refuses to not do it. Oh man, yeah, I might need to buy a water Gatling gun, Sawdust. I'm gonna sneak attack you when you're getting out of the car one time. See how much you like that.
That would be fun.
I wouldn't be cleaning it, you would.
It's water, it'll dry. Just leave it open.
Yeah, it's a car though.
It'll dry.
These candles actually kind of remind me of my candles that I make. Cause they're like
They
sort
don't
of like
smell as good.
Here, let me spray some scent on it, it'll smell better.
There you go. Your candles smell awesome.
Yes, they do.
It's one of the things I really enjoy. Sorry.
It's my stream.
I know, but I was talking about your candles because I really enjoy like having the shared workspace. I don't even have to have any candles in there because everything smells awesome in that room. Because you're down there making candles.
What I was gonna say is because the outside of the candle has like this dull pastel-y color, but on the inside, close to the fire where it's melting, is shiny. And my candles do that. So
Yes.
It looks like my candles. But no, they do not smell like my candles.
Which is a sad thing.
I can go grab one of my scents right now and just like drop some coffee onto it.
Now.
Black raspberry vanilla?
No, I really like the kettle corn. Although it's gonna make me hungry. It always does. I literally
and then
had to.
You're gonna make me kettle corn.
Yeah,
Or
but
caramel
we
corn.
can't do that now.
No, but we can do it later.
Yes. So we should.
We can do it on Saturday when we're having our meeting.
Yes. And it's a working meeting, so that's gonna be like a lot of fun because we'll sit over here and
Oh, we're doing it over here? I figured we were doing it on the couch.
I don't know. Figured Dad could kind of sit. You could sit over there where he is. I could sit right here, and he could sit at his computer.
Dad needs his computer.
Yeah, but Kora and I could be on our laptops. Yeah, how do you think? How you think?
It looks,
Fleshy?
yes.
Because that's what I was going for. It was fleshy.
Yes, what I was trying to say
Tiny.
was it looks like,
That looks great. Sort of like bat's wings or something.
like
Work while you think.
whenever you, like, move the fur out of the way and you see the skin underneath it, that's what that looks like. Because it looks like you have the fur and then you have the skin on the inside.
Peach. I can't stand the color in the thing, but it's working really well.
It looks more like a salmon. Although peach and salmon are very close together. I'd say peach is probably closer to the orange scale and salmon is typically closer to the pink scale. Except
while
for the
you
times
speak.
when they decide to flip-flop. I don't like either of those colors, simply because they can't make up their mind. Which brings me back to my navy rant. I hate navy because it can't decide if it's blue, purple, or black.
Purple?
Yes,
not what I
some
see.
navies look like purple, and it's ridiculous.
Nope.
Shut up, less colorblind person. On these candles, I'm literally doing the same thing I did with the teeth, where I'm just going like this over the top of it. I tend to do that on anything short and pointy because it just works better.
Like your sister.
No, I don't paint her.
She can't combat us because she's working tonight.
Haha, sucker.
Oh, yeah.
But so are we.
True.
But our work is more fun.
Absolutely true.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Since you are already doing glow effects, would you like to do the glow effects on the candles as well?
Sure. Is that your way of passing the buck?
Yes, that is my way of getting less work on my load. Because I still got a lot to do. And I'm just using the candlelight. No, that's not what it is. I always think it's the candlelight. Pale sapphire. Did not realize this color was called pale sapphire, because I thought sapphires were blue.
Apparently not the pale ones.
Apparently not. Apparently the pale ones are so pale they're yellow.
Wow.
Yeah. But the candlelight yellow I don't use because it's more of like a orange, right?
Yeah.
And then
Yes, the candlelight yellow is my favorite orange.
It's our only orange mini paint.
I
other
think
than our shade.
Yeah, I think the issue is we've kind of gone through all of our oranges.
I don't even remember having an orange.
Because we've gone through them all. I do like this soundtrack.
This one has chunky flames. But they look really cute with this yellow.
Yeah.
Don't they?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like on this we're not going for like super realistic. We're more of going for cute, fun diorama.
Yes.
That'll eat you in your sleep.
Is there another kind?
Yes, hyper realistic eat you in your sleep. Those aren't as fun.
Sawdust Dragon asks, what is up with the Cthulhu cup with big eyes? I'm intently curious.
Yes, I did him on one of my streams. I think it was my last stream.
A couple of weeks ago, yeah.
He is a paint pot holder. And he has 5 different slots. So, just gonna pivot for a second.
Starter, who can name that one?
Am I in the running?
Nope. Never.
But he holds paint pots.
So that you don't dump them over like we do.
Yes, like me with Null Oil and her with Sepia. But he holds... Did I say 5? I meant 4. I feel like I keep saying 5, but it's only 4.
You can put
But you can put
5 in there.
You
don't
have
that many arms. But
Yeah, you have more
I have
arms.
3 holes over here.
Yeah, I have I only have these 2 tentacles right now.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, you can only do
So
4
I can
right
only
now.
do 4 right now. I'm pretty sure I kept saying 5, but I can only do 4. But I haven't put the magnets on yet. I have bought the magnets. I'm doing it soon, I promise. But that way they'll be magnetic into it. But
Sawdust Dragon says, nice.
he's so cute. He's my little Cthulhu. And he just holds the paints. Oh, and I don't know if you can tell, but this has also been a spilled one. But it's a shade, so we've kept it, even though it's so little, because it's a great color. It's a great one. It's the flesh shade one. I'm trying to keep it organized. There we go. Yes, he's actually, you can watch me make him and paint him on my, well, just paint him and also make him in the little corner, on one of our old streams on our Twitch channel, which you are currently on. Is this the same brush I've been using?
Sawdust Dragon says, everyone needs a little Cthulhu to keep stuff from falling over.
Yes. And I also plan on making a Mike Wazowski one, because, well, if you watch the stream, you'll know why.
My apologies.
Dad keeps forgetting to mute his browsers, and he keeps opening new things. But he's still working, so.
I just added a little yellow ochre over to...
Oh, now I want fried okra. Why'd you say that word?
Because that's the name of the color. To the edges, so that it kind of brings it from that peach to a yellow to the brown. And I think that looks really good, which means I have to grab the other one.
Yeah, it does look really good. There are the candles. Dad, you're not on the live one.
Sorry.
Oh, shit! Hi, Creep Show.
But they're really simple, really cute. That thing is still up there, so you guys can't quite see it yet. There we go. The yellow is definitely a lot more vibrant than it looks on the screen. There you go, that's a good color. That you can see the colors better that way. But yeah, the candles are getting shifted into Mom's
To-do.
pile of work because she's already going to be doing glow effects on her dragon because some of these are going underneath him. So she gets to do all of the glow effects because I don't have time to do the glow effects. Alright, I'm going to move over to the zombies because those are going to take a lot of work.
I am adding yellow now to the inside of the wings.
I think I'm gonna go your standard green zombie.
It worked really well for Fred.
I was thinking of maybe using this for the skin tone, the same vine stuff. Because with this undercoat color I have, I think that'll work really good.
You can see it kind of dries a little bit dark. So that green may be a little too dark for that.
So grab me one of my tombstones, because that has a mix of two different colors.
I mean, I'm sorry.
I almost like flipped this up out of my hands.
Yeah, I think that might be a little too dark. But if I'm gonna go for it. Because worst case scenarios, we have dark green zombies, and I don't see that being an issue.
Well, here's the thing.
They're holding hands.
Aww.
Alright, stop holding hands.
I had a little squeezy bottle of a really bright green too that you can use to highlight with.
This one?
Yeah. No. A brighter green.
But you have the other two over there, so.
No, I don't.
Sorry, the other one.
I literally can't. Oh, there it is. It's behind the thing.
Told you you had.
Shit. So that might be a great highlight color.
But I think if I do a light enough coat with this Moonstone Blue, gonna shout that out again because that's not it. There it is. Because it is my absolute favorite base coating color. And it's just a simple layer from MSP, but the color it ends on is just so great for the for base coating, you know. I just absolutely love the color for it.
For the let me see, make sure I can see this. I'm going to turn this light out again real quick. So for the glow effect, basically all I'm doing is setting the candles where they're going to be placed and then just kind of...
You know where they're going, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
See?
Yes.
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 So I'm basically just kind of hitting only the undersides. Like I won't come down. I only go up because of physics is really it. It's
because
physics.
of the shadows that the candles give off themselves. You wouldn't get it on the floor because unless it was like farther out, and at that point the candle's light would have died down too much to see it.
Physics kind of explained it too.
Look at that scandalous shoulder he has.
Zombie and his scandalous shoulders.
He's simply scandalous.
You keep using this word. I don't think you know what it is. Where's the big one going again, kiddo?
Right there, I think is what we thought.
Cute.
Right in the entranceway, because that makes sense. Or maybe, yeah. I think maybe like...
Yeah, he's spiky, sweetheart. Here.
Yeah, thank you. I think just like that, because it sits perfectly against that wall.
I apologize.
Hey, we're lucky that she's the one with hiccups, because I have the worst hiccups.
So if we do that, he's kicking it. But I think that's okay. There we go. We can kind of wedge it in. Okay. Because awesome.
That was the Cthulhu holding stuff.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I just now noticed it.
Sawdust Dragon says candles of inverse square law of light fall off.
You know, Newton stuff. Alright. Yeah, it's not quite dry, but so far it looks like this is the correct color for the zombie green I was going for.
Ugh. Cramping hand, sorry.
There's no cramping hands in miniature painting.
There's only cramping hands in miniature painting. And hair in your mouth. But that's what ears are for.
So I'm going a little stronger on this color because it's a giant pile of candles. But I just basically hit with a yellow ochre on this side and on this side.
This guy's even more scandalous.
And in order to do... How are zombies scandalous? You're so weird.
I'm only painting the skin. Does that not look scandalous to you? He's just going like this with his shirt mostly ripped off. You're calling that not scandalous? All I'm saying...
He's a free-form zombie. Why you gotta be judgy?
All I'm saying is this zombie is horny.
Okay.
I'm done.
You're a scandalous zombie.
Anyway. So I'm not going to add any more highlights on this side because I have weak candles. But this side, I'm actually going to get a brighter yellow and go...
Don't call my candles weak. I worked hard on those candles. You're not going to use a little bit of the color, the candle color?
Lemon yellow.
Lemon lime.
No, remember I'm trying to stick with all of my paints. This new set that I got to see how I like them. But I'm going to go with a smaller dry brush and go in a smaller area than I did with the yellow ochre. Yellow ochre.
Yep. Still want fried okra.
Just to give a real intense yellow. The closest, kind of the brightest areas, sort of thing.
So on these zombies, I'm going for a thin coat. So I'm starting in the spots that have shadows and then pulling them away from that spot. That way it will be dark. It'll naturally be darker and thicker there and lighter in the spots that I brought it up to.
But there, a really simple way to get a glow effect. It's all about the dabbing. It's like
Don't. He did it. He did it.
It's like all I'm doing is dabbing today. Stop it.
Stop. One more time and it's cold soup. Anyone get that reference?
You'll get a plus if you get that reference.
I don't really know what she's she's doing these symbols for.
I think you're just switching different reward systems to confuse everybody. First it's points, then it's stars, now it's a plus.
Make everyone think you're joking, so no one actually answers. But if someone answers, they'll probably end up getting the diorama or something.
Creep Show is down with the dabbing.
Oh no.
Basically, I'm just taking the same kind of idea with the candles. And, like, this one's burned down really low, so it would reflect light onto this one, so I'm just kind of hitting.
Would you say that's
too much.
just a dot, not a lot?
No, it's just a dab.
It's painful. Ooh, this guy's
No,
looking
to be
pussy.
honest, Cora, I know exactly what I'm doing. And then if anybody else can explain what I am doing, there is a surprise reward.
Mm-hmm. Like even people in this room?
Mm-hmm.
Crap, I don't know what the hell you're doing.
It looks like you're working on a glow effect.
I am. But if they can name that reference, they'll get a plus sign.
Oh, which reference?
The one Cora did a minute ago that I've now forgotten already.
Shit.
Oh, I know what that was from, but I don't
Raising
remember
Hope.
Well,
You said I got it. You said I won too.
you did say people in the room.
You
Okay,
said
fine.
people
You have a
won.
star.
No, you said I get a plus sign.
Okay.
I want the plus sign.
It's a star with a plus on it.
But no. So, no, I'm not. I'm not doing
Someone's
that.
pivoting.
That's the one you get a star for if you can name pivot. I need that paper right there, Cora, so I can write these down. Paper right there. Tyler, pen, please.
Oh, that's cute. I don't
That's
know
cute.
who did that.
It's mine.
Why'd you do that?
I didn't. I'm sure that was an accident.
Okay, so damage microbe has 2 points. Who got the star yesterday?
No one.
No one, that's right. Okay.
I thought
So-
Angie did or something.
Cora has the plus. And then let's see, we still have a star available for
Anyone who remembers what the one what last night was. I don't remember the reference. I remember the answer.
no, you can get a star today by knowing the reference of pivot.
Pivot.
Pivot! Wait, you are explaining that there is a surprise to be won. Yes, there is a surprise to be won based on if anybody can figure out what I'm referencing by... Okay, Creep Show, you have a star.
Worst show ever.
Okay, so the next reference...
Do we get
will
to continue
be-
answering in the room?
Yes.
Okay.
We have to have
We
a
have to
nat-
give them a minute then because of lag. Because we don't want pivot friends. You know?
well,
'Cause
yes, right. No, so basically,
He's holding Cthulhu's hand. Look at that.
very cool. So those are going to go over there out of the way.
I think I'm gonna give these guys red shirts.
Oh. Okay.
Anyone know that reference?
2 thumbs up for who can tell me that reference.
Why do you keep changing the reward system?
I don't know what.
That's what somebody has to figure out. That's how you get.
That's how you win? Or
That's how you the win. If you could figure out why I keep changing the rewards. I need the super glue and the
Just a dot, not a lot. Accelerator.
accelerator, please.
Just a spritz. Don't be a ditz. No! No! He dabs again.
It's no just that he's dead, Jim. Okay. So Sawdust has 2 thumbs up. I don't know how to do okay.
Just say thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. Okay.
I'm guessing you're using symbols other than numbers, but they're or
I think it's another TV reference.
is that from Brave? I feel like that's from Brave.
That's just because that's the only
I know.
Scottish thing you can think of.
I know that they're my daughter, and I know they are my kid, and I am definitely ashamed that they did not understand that.
I also don't understand Scottish, so
It's.
ew.
Damn it, Jim! I'm a doctor. Not a
physician.
Not a anything else.
I think it's too old. Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a construction worker. Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a barista. Get your own coffee.
Sounds funny. Sounds unfamiliar.
You have seen it. You have seen multiple redos of it as well.
Not helpful.
Okay, so if somebody can get Tyler's reference. Oh, never. Okay, Creep Show. You got 3 points. But I can't write that down right now because
Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not an anthropologic research student.
oh, damn Jim. I'm a sexy doctor, not a sexy engineer.
Oh, does anybody get that reference? See, now we just upped it.
Seems like a reference inside of a reference.
It is a
inside
reference
of a
inside.
reference.
No, just 2.
Really, you're not going big for the 3?
No, I gave him. I gave Creep Throw 3 points.
I
For
think you stopped
knowing Star
listening to the
Trek.
conversation. until
Star
the end.
Trek. Star Trek. Okay,
Don't be
gluing
bits,
again.
It's just a spritz. I'm gonna start painting you.
You need to start painting.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm working on it.
Are
I
you?
can set you back.
Are you really though?
Well, I've added more to your stack and lessened my stack, so...
Yeah, but I already finished the glow effect on that.
Oh, you
Come
were
on, you fucktard!
Yeah, you're moving all over the place, potty mouth.
I'm wiggling to see if it would wiggle anymore.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I don't know if I should give them all red shirts. Different shades of red. That's what I'll do. I'll do different shades of red.
Creepshow says, I wear a shirt that has a Dalek and says it's R2D2. Remember him from Star Trek?
I love that shirt.
Shit disturber.
I almost threw it. That's why you do it two-handed. Oh wait, I know this color. It's orange, not red. Even though it's called wild red rider.
Is it?
Is it?
No.
Is it really?
No, it's not. It's wild rider red.
Here, Jack.
I got it that time.
You can keep track of the
Oh,
scores.
You're maniacally insane.
Convoluted point system.
Did you already gave him the points?
Yes.
Okay. This seems like a total Michael thing. It is. Isn't
The
it?
Office.
This is The Office.
I said it first.
Nope, your dad got it.
Yeah.
Just check the notebook and see if there's a conversion chart. I really don't think there is. Just check it. Just check it.
And our Nightbot just wants to remind everybody to go follow our YouTube channel.
I want to remind my hair to get out of my mouth and stay out.
Later on, we will be adding other videos to that guy. Right now, he's these streams archived over there, but we're gonna add some new, maybe some paint-alongs, but certainly some how-tos and stuff like that.
Yes.
And just speed paints also.
And some speed paints, yeah, because there's a lot of... Can I have 2 new gloves, please? These can be put away.
Just a dot, not a lot.
There's... Excuse me. I got the hiccups.
No.
There is definitely a lot of times where I'm painting, even coming up, I have like 3 commissions I need to get painted, and I can just video it and then put it as a speed paint, you know. I thought about doing one of them on live on the stream, but then I realized I have already painted it live on stream, so I wasn't going to do that.
Rip. The gloves are in.
Yes. And less sticky now.
Ooh. I know a reference that's gonna be hard to get.
Well, the game's over now. Dad figured it out.
I win.
Well, I want to
Yes.
do it anyways.
Okay.
Where'd she get the eggs? You got it immediately.
Oh, I
didn't you?
immediately got that.
I don't think Dad's gonna get it.
No.
Sounds very familiar. But
I need a paper towel to wipe off the
Paper
excess.
what is that smell? It smells
That's
like
the-
paper or paint thinner.
It's the accelerator.
Wow, that's terrible.
Yeah, it's not terribly pleasant. I'll give all of you guys a hint.
That's not a hint. That's a big old neon sign.
I know, but Dad isn't in the room, so he doesn't get the hint.
What? You still haven't told me what I won.
Oh, you want a diorama?
I was already getting the diorama.
I know, but somebody else had a chance to steal it from you.
Oh, I'm glad I said something.
I was literally going to ship them this if they could figure out what I was doing, because that was super obscure what I was doing.
That was the only thing I
Agreed.
could think of. Is he's nuts.
You got red on you. You having fun?
No, I'm trying to scrub it without putting too much pressure. Because you're doing detail work. So I can't put all the... Oh, that was not my fault.
Correct. This is your fault. You're not supposed to leave the paint brushes in the water.
No,
That's what
but-
the other side is for.
That is why they're in there. It's because they were left out last night without being cleaned. That one can go over, but this one needs to soak longer.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it needs dunked. Mom's very messy with paintbrushes. She's not very nice.
No, God! No,
Agreed.
God, please, no! 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 No!
Alright. Let
Right back at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for this color.
Gamers in the Unknown, just reminding everybody that next Monday, Jake and I will begin our stream, Gamers in the Unknown. So go follow over there if you want to see when we start streaming that night. This is going to be a show we do about cryptids and unknown events and places and things like that. And then ending the stream, we'll give you resources on how we would use those sorts of real world paranormal type things in your tabletop game.
I'm very happy I have Cthulhu helping me on this paint job, because I was about to drop this thing like 3 times. And I gotta be honest with you guys, this mat is not the one I typically paint on. You can tell that because it is clean.
There's a
Except where you're
reason
working.
they're not allowed to paint on this one anymore.
Damn it! This is a lot cleaner than it usually is, okay? I am doing my best to stay clean.
Maybe what you should be doing is painting
Something messy?
on paper towels.
No. The
That
mat's meant
tapping
to
was
be
probably extremely annoying. I apologize. Get off me. Itchy nose.
There we go. 3 different shades of red.
Turn him a little
So
bit.
they're all wearing red shirts. But they don't look like they were in the same Christmas marching band. Alright.
What are you doing with the duck?
He's stealing our voodoo duck.
I'm unhiding it.
Those guys are pretty close to done. They just need to dry, because that one's already dry, but this one's a thicker paint and that one's a thinner paint, so both of those are going to take a while to dry. You could ask for help.
We got to.
Barely.
Yeah. That is extremely accurate. I'm just thinning down my paint so that I can do very, very light coats.
And I am painting the stems on my pumpkin so they look better. So I did a base coat on them the other day. I say the other day like it wasn't yesterday. I did a bright base coat on them yesterday. And now I'm coming over them with a dark shade. That way it'll go into the grooves. But that's what it's doing to them, which is really cute looking, and I very much like it. And I'm going to take a page out of Mom's pumpkin book, and I'm going to do flat white eyes. Well, not quite white. I'm going to go an off-white, so it looks like the inside of a pumpkin is essentially what I'm going for with these guys. I don't want any, like, non-pumpkin colors on these guys. Except I am probably going to do, like, a little bit of moss on them. If I'm feeling extra. Which I always am, so. That was a joke. You're supposed to laugh.
Busy. You were so cute.
I love this grumpy little guy. Look how grumpy he is. He's just like, I'm here because I'm paid to be here. I don't know if all of these guys are going to get into the final product, but I really hope so, because they are all very cute and shouldn't be separated, because they're all from the same pumpkin patch. Probably. I don't know.
They are, actually.
Alright, time to find that color. This.
They all came up in the same pumpkin. I can't help it. I've got this Goodfellas version of these pumpkins growing up in the same pumpkin patch running through my head now. This skit with like, yeah, we all came up together. We was in the same pumpkin patch, yo, and you didn't mess around with our pumpkin patch.
If you'd seen these pumpkins up close, you wouldn't.
The smallest pumpkin's like, do I look funny to you? Do I amuse you? Am I a clown to you?
You do that very well.
Sawdust Dragon says, our neighbor had a pumpkin patch and the hurricane destroyed them all. Oh, that stinks.
That sucks.
That really stinks.
I think we tried growing pumpkins.
We did.
We did grow pumpkins, yeah.
We
They
didn't
never
just.
got very big, though.
They got big enough.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
I think you're thinking of the cucumbers.
I'm pretty sure I was in single digits at that point. So.
You're awfully judgy.
Life is a judgment. Look at the hair.
I'm gonna color it in your sleep.
Do it. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Bleach blonde.
Just makes it easier for me to recolor it. I did actually dye my hair about like 3 hours ago, maybe 4. It's a really pretty purple right now. It's got like a bit of pink to it, like a pink tint to it, which is slightly disappointing because the imagery showed it being more of a reddish tint. And it ended up pinker, but I like it.
I think it looks phenomenal.
Yeah, it's a great color. Just not the one I was expecting to happen. Royal Berber.
Horror.
Royal Berber.
Horror. Horror.
Trying to get just the right color here because I want it to be perfection. I'm getting pretty close.
It's your dad's, and you're worried about perfection on color. Just like
I have
Stop it.
to see it, so I want it to be the right color. And I'm getting really close.
All I'm hearing is you want me to pick a color for you.
What are you gonna pick, pink or gray?
What's the difference?
It's probably gonna pick cyan.
It's not a real thing.
Exactly.
Sawdust Dragon says, when my brother was in 10th grade, he thought that putting peroxide in his hair would turn it blonde. It ended up making it red.
That's pretty fun, though. It's a good color. I think this pumpkin's probably going to be end up being my favorite color-wise because it fell into the indents of the pumpkin. The shading I did earlier fell into the indents of the pumpkin really well. And then the stem turned out great also. And plus he's smirking, which I also like. This color needs some white.
I'm going to check on the quiet dog, which may be a mistake, but
It definitely is going to be a mistake. I'm going to add some gray instead of white because it's a light gray that's almost white, but it won't be as overpowering. Because that's how colors work. Yes, they very much are pumpkins with personalities. Some of them are like super happy to be eating people alive, like this one. Like he's like, ha 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 ha, I like being here. This is fun. And then others are like, yeah, when's the meal? Okay, when are we eating? I'm hungry. And then this guy's like, I'm tough. See, look how scary I am. And this guy's like, why are we here again? I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Guys, look at me. I don't want to be here. This guy we already went over is the I'm here because I'm paid to be here guy. And this guy is definitely going while bouncing. So in case you guys wanted to know, there's all the personalities of the pumpkins we have here today.
well, why wouldn't you want to know?
I don't know. What I do know is I need more of that gray. Lighting's making it a little hard to see what color I'm making.
Sorry, it's because mine's so big.
Ooh, but it's the right color, that's for sure.
It does. It's pretty. Yeah, he should not have gone in there and messed with the damn dog.
Nope.
He was perfectly happy, and now he's a barky barker. So. You broke him.
We broke the silence. That's what you did.
He did this a little bit before.
Yeah, it is pretty much like what an office is, right? Dude!
What?
Stay.
We are over an hour in to this diorama.
Go faster.
Part 2 of this diorama, you mean?
Yep.
I think I'm taking a pretty good pace.
Yeah, now that you shifted a bunch of work over to Mama.
It wasn't a bunch.
It really wasn't a lot. It was just the glow effect that she was already going to be doing anyways. And it's not a very good idea to have 2 different people doing the same glow effect. When they have different colors they're going to be using.
Oh, I see. So what's your idea about your next dual stream? Where you're going to do half of a mini?
No, see, that makes more sense. This isn't a we're trying to make it hard on ourselves. This is a we're having fun. Because otherwise this probably would have ended up being Mom's Sunday stream.
Realistically speaking, I think what Kora is actually trying to say. Did you see that flash too?
Yeah.
What flash?
The lights
The
flickered.
flash.
Oh, yeah. I'm not in charge of the electric company.
Oh yeah, just in case, guys, we did power went completely out last night.
Yeah, that was weird. It was right after the stream too.
Yeah, so just in case we
Just barely
shut down, I mean, that'll be
It's
it,
either that
really,
or
'cause-
Dad pushed something.
right?
No.
But no, so back to the glow effect. What Kora is actually trying to say is Mom's just way better at glow effects than me.
Excusey? I am not saying that. I am saying I need less workload and I need not to have 2 different people doing the same glow effect from the same item. I will fight you on this.
Oh, gosh.
She says she's better, except her mouth makes wet noises whenever she moves her mouth to fake talk. So, who's actually better?
At fake talking? You.
No, I'm pretty bad at it. I always end up
Everything you
actually
say
talking.
is always fake.
Dry brushing of domes. Dude, seriously, just stand on the thing. Okay, I think you're getting glued on now.
What's your profanity?
Okay. I don't want to glue you down yet.
Do you really?
No, I don't.
Good choice.
Excuse me.
Get out of my burp cycle. I love this guy's underbite. It's very cute. I paint teeth way too much on these streams. I mean, at this point, I'm gonna stop saying eyeballs and start saying teeth.
Right?
Is that in my mouth again? You know what? I'm just gonna go and say it. I think I made a pretty good pumpkin inside color.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah. Because it looks a little off there, but once you get it on the pumpkin, you're like, yeah, that's the right color. And I'm just pushing it onto the teeth instead of trying to paint the teeth. Because that way I still have the gums being the right color. Because I would say the gums are probably still going to be the shell color. Oh, that's really long. Can you paint?
Sawdust Dragon, I think y'all should paint a dragon, but one of you paint the left side and one of you paint the right side. Oh, and have the side that you are not painting hidden from.
Someone wasn't on yesterday's stream.
Because that's pretty much exactly what we're going to do.
We're going to cut it in half on the program and then print it.
Yeah, we're going to literally print 2 separate pieces. And we're talking about doing the koi dragon that I have. So what we'll end up doing is printing and painting. Kora will paint theirs on stream, and I will paint mine on stream. But they won't watch me, I won't watch them.
You guys won't give any spoilers.
No spoilers. And then we'll, on the end of Kora's, we'll put them together and see. That's so funny. We actually have a group chat that we put ideas in, and that was Kora's idea. I was like, yes, so we absolutely need to do that.
I think when you first mentioned splitting something in half, your idea was to cut it in half and have it crawling out of the ground.
Yeah.
And I was like, secondary option. I can't tell if that's supports or his tongue.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it his tongue because it doesn't just fall off.
It's usually how I judge it. Just like the dry brushing queen right now, because that's really all I'm doing is going around and dry brushing different areas with different colors.
That's like the majority of what you do all the time, though. Honestly, you do a lot of dry brushing.
I really do, yeah. It's kind of my go-to comfort. And I think that's really what kind of stopped me from using a wet palette, is it doesn't really work all that well with
dry brushing because it waters it down.
Yeah. Yes, I did, and I read it out loud.
Good
and
deal.
then I laughed because it's exactly what
it's
we were
what you guys
going
are
to
talking
do.
about?
Yeah.
Because someone wasn't on the stream last night.
It's
We're
okay,
outing
they're
you
here
about it.
today.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
So it'll be like a semi-co-op stream, because we won't... It's the same mini, but different
takes.
Sawdust Dragon says, could be a tooth. And if it was a support, you can call it tooth decay when it falls out.
As we learned whenever we were making the Mimic, Willy the Mimic, I'm not a good dentist. What I do know is I am almost out of paint, and I'm on my last one. So I gotta make it work.
Designers, make it work.
Nope. I knew he was going for it.
Do you know me? I know you.
Good luck sleeping tonight. There we go. I made it work. There we go. There we go. Pumpkins are done, minus the shading that I have to do with the mouth. I missed an eyeball.
Eyeball.
Eyeball. I think I have just enough paint left to get this eyeball. Because I mixed this paint to get the perfect pumpkin innards color. I don't really know what to call it, and pumpkin innards isn't exactly the right color name, but that's what I'm going with.
Sounds like a good band name.
Pumpkin innards instead of smashing pumpkins
Or instead of mouse rat.
or rat mouse. I did that for a while. It didn't really work out.
Oh, I hate rat mouse.
What am I looking for? That's what I'm looking for. Snap, crackle, pop. Don't need that much for Bob. Let's go this one. Don't
Such a
get
habit. I'm so
started.
sorry, and thank God I did it quietly. Okay, now I need
Show scrap.
I'll do it better in a second.
Yeah, that was terrible.
I know. They just happened to do it right at the same time that I was trying to come over and get my brown oxide, because that's what I'm gonna coat him in to bring all of the random dry brushing down to one tone.
Dun, 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 dun. There's another one. Ah! Don't drop my pumpkins!
How lost is that?
Oh, I see it. Oh my gosh.
My god, these pumpkins
Oh,
took me too long.
I literally dropped the other one.
Did you?
I got it.
Okay.
This guy's fun. Hey, he's finally standing up for once. He's standing up for himself.
Just a dot, not a lot.
Just a dot, not a
Oh.
lot.
This actually is going
Ah!
to take a lot.
Ah!
Well, give me a minute to move my sheet. Okay, that goes away. That goes away.
Sawdust Dragon says, now that's smashing pumpkins.
All right. You need to go away. Put you instead.
No.
Sounds like Cora's getting ready to start building.
Oh. Painting trees?
No,
trees,
I mean, we're an hour and 15 in, 17 in. We need to
Almost 20.
start building and see where we can get to beyond that.
I'm gonna darken this lip so that you can really see his pouty lip. This is definitely the drama queen of the bunch.
Okay, Rowan.
That's not a pouty lip, that's a kissy lip.
I did the Rowan pouty lip for anybody who watches Viva La Dirt League.
Dad, you're in my way.
What do you mean?
Thank you. Look at that pouty lip. I made it nice, wet, and saucy.
But he dances with his hands on his hips.
Sorry, Shakira just started playing through my head.
The lips don't lie, or the hips don't lie.
Oh, that looks brown. That is not brown. We're going red undertones on this tree. This guy.
I am just literally going over and just slabbing this paint on.
And I'm doing the same. I feel like we're not racing on who can get done first. I think we're racing on who can get done.
Right? Yeah, because realistically, I would like to go back over and reprint or break apart his wings and reprint all of his and reconnect them and get them more cleanly to get grouped. But I can finish for the stream, and then I can go back and fill the gaps again and touch up the paint.
Let me see. Oh.
Some of the gap, like where
Yeah.
right here and right here, they're pretty bad, but
I'm gonna blame you on that one.
absolutely fruitly.
I'm not entirely sure why I picked this color to be the undertone, other than, hey, this isn't gray, let me choose this one. That's the music. I thought it started raining outside.
But now you can see the difference between that wing and that wing. And this is all nice and brown fur again, but it's very, very different tones of brown all throughout.
I love it. It's mine, and I'm glad I didn't lose it.
If somebody could have gotten that, I definitely would have been happy to give this away, because that would have been awesome.
Well, I would have deserved it because I was thinking it when you did it. Was it last night you started doing that?
Yeah.
I was thinking about it then. It's a Michael thing.
It's not like you haven't rewatched it like 13 times.
Yeah.
13 plus times, I should say.
And I've probably watched it more than that. More than that plus. And this is a transparent color. That's the only reason that I'm willing to kind of slab it on like this.
Blob.
Yeah, it's a very thin paint. It's made for an airbrush. So that'll kind of give you the consistency that it is.
Are you making it shiny? Those always end up shining.
It will be shiny, but I'm going to coat it with a matte. Because it is fur, I don't want it shiny.
Well, we're also making it dewy.
It wouldn't be furry. Shut up.
You know, I'm really liking this color for the undertone of the tree.
Creepture says, I've tried to watch The Office a few times, but I just do not enjoy it.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
That's all I got. I'm sorry.
Does not compute.
What language are you speaking?
This actually does have a vampire dragon that he fights, which is really, really super cool.
Is that what the one in the other picture is?
Yes. So you've got the two different ones, the vampire dragon and the werewolf dragon. They're basically coming up over the buildings fighting each other. Excuse me.
There's the undertone done. I think I'm actually going to go for a darker color on the overtone. Just like a dark brown. Not what I would typically do, but I think it's going to work in this case.
Or a white to make it like a really dead tree. Because it'll make it, because I'm taking everything so dark on this, it might make it pop better.
If I do that, it'll look like it's bleeding.
Which is okay, because it's your father's, and I'm sure that he will not be complaining about a dead, bleeding tree.
And Sawdust Dragon says, I've never seen The Office. At some point, I just stopped watching on-air TV. Yeah, I never watched it while it was on TV. We just, watched the heck out of it while it was on Netflix.
Yeah.
The British version is on Amazon right now. I saw it and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I love the British version,
It's still good, but I'm sorry, it just doesn't beat the American one. which is surprising because
think-
usually it's the other way around.
I think you would feel different if you had seen it first.
Probably.
I thought it was really good, and I think the biggest problem is it didn't get as many episodes, obviously.
Right.
But the new show we're watching,
That thing is hilarious.
phenomenal.
Oh, Ghosts. Also from the BBC.
But on HBO Max.
Well, yeah, that's where we're watching it, right?
Well, for those
I'm
of
sure
you
it's-
who want
yeah.
to watch what we're watching.
Yeah, it's a very funny British show.
Yes, and we will be watching that with dinner after the stream.
Yes. And then
Dinner.
Right.
We're an hour and 25 minutes in.
Finish so we can eat. That's the bad thing about streaming days is we never seem to get done in time with everything else so that we can eat before we stream. We are always waiting until we're done streaming to eat.
yeah, I didn't eat before this, but what I did do was I grabbed saltines and eggnog. I chugged the eggnog, and then I waited a little bit, and then I ate the saltines because
There is more eggnog.
yes, because eggnog messes with my stomach, but it also fills me, and then the saltines calm my stomach. I definitely don't
drink it anymore.
recommend.
Just don't drink
doing
anymore,
that.
and then I can have some.
You can have some now, baby.
There's 2 cartons. Go get some. Yes,
Oh,
there's 2.
Oh, wow, okay. Everybody's really enjoying our eggnog drama, I'm sure. But it's pronounced eggnog
Best
drama.
soap opera ever.
It's eggnog drama in this scenario.
I am sure that everyone is fine with being here in our house with us and enjoying the drama of our lives.
You know that really weird color I made yesterday to try to paint the bones?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it makes a great shadow for bones.
Mm-hmm.
Sawdust Dragon says Ghosts. I'll have to check it out. We have been watching What We Do in the Shadows.
Oh.
I have not seen that.
Is it funny, and where is it?
It does not have to be funny for me.
And is it British?
We actually really enjoyed, speaking of shadows, Shadow and Bone was really good too.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun new season, hopefully, when it comes back out. Eggnog, starring Evan Williams, Creep Show says.
And also, holy cow, we just watched the new Dune.
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
I need more.
amazing.
I need more.
That was definitely, it was over, and I was ready for the next one.
Yeah.
It was over, and I was like,
huh?
huh?
Sawdust Dragon says it's a super funny vampire reality TV.
Okay, yeah, where is that?
This sounds
we need to see this.
familiar. Is this a couple of years old? I think I've read the description and I haven't actually watched it yet. This sounds really familiar. I could be thinking of something else, but
Not that much. I'm doing something weird.
That definitely sounds like the next thing we're gonna watch after Ghosts.
Yes, but I also don't
Sawdust,
want that to end.
Sawdust bought it on Vudu.
All right.
That's
I
how
am
busy.
sorry, Mr. Wacky Stuff. I will give you a makeup sound in a moment. I don't
Hi,
know
Mr. Wacky.
what the deal is with our Ducky of Doom being so
Our duck's moody.
stubborn about coming out to play.
Come out to play. Yay.
Of course, I'm actually kind of glad that it didn't work because I would have launched the dragon, honestly. He is precariously perched on my hand at the moment.
And then I would have had to try to catch it.
That would likely have been the intention, I think.
No, because Mr. Wacky loves me.
Yeah. No, that didn't scare me.
No.
The squeaking sound of the paint scared me.
Ty, I want eggnog. Can you bring me eggnog?
But then I won't get any.
Then get yourself a cup now, dummy.
Okay, so Sawdust Dragon says there is a movie, but now it is a series. Okay, the movie I think is what I am thinking of. And they suggest watching both. Creep Show says, I hardly watch television, but I just finished The Umbrella Academy Season 2. Very good.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yes. Love Umbrella.
Mr. Wacky confirms that is why Mr. Wacky Stuff was making that sound.
You're just lying because Mr. Wacky loves me and he only wants good things for me and my dragon.
You might
And
call
it just goes
batting, but
silent
call
because
it
I
watching.
don't think any of us agree. Yes, I will go get you a drink. Mr. Wacky Stuff, I believe, if I remember right, you are in Britain.
Yes. He is over there. I don't know exactly where, but he is over there.
Not here.
Well, I'm not asking for details. I was just asking because we were just talking about British television shows.
Yes.
I forgot what I did to get that card. That's what I did. Yes, that was good. Oh, he took us off the live feed again. He keeps doing that. He keeps going to the wrong screens. So it happens
It's okay,
when he has
he's-
20 million tabs open.
It's okay. He's getting the eggnog. I don't care about anything else.
Yeah, our new Halloween
That's
mugs,
actually how we figured out. Yes, those are the perfect.
they're the perfect
eggnog.
size for eggnog because it's just enough eggnog to where you're like, that's the perfect amount of eggnog, but not enough to where you're like,
I'm gonna.
that was the perfect amount of eggnog.
Well, the funny thing is that's how we figured out that Mr. Wacky wasn't in the U.S. was we were talking about eggnog, and realized that he didn't have eggnog because he wasn't here.
I'm so sorry.
But then there was
like-
something else that he talked about that made it okay because he had something else like year round. I don't remember what it was.
Why didn't you use the Halloween mugs? They fit the perfect amount of eggnog.
Because he didn't know that. No. That's not yours.
I don't want to make a spill, so
Okay.
No. My
You guys are
eggnog.
freaking me out now.
My eggnog.
I just don't want a catastrophe. But you guys obviously want a catastrophe.
Come on, computer. Well, not computer, my.
Fun.
Yeah, okay, I quit. It's dying anyway.
I didn't put too much rum in yours today. Did I just change the way it tastes to you?
No, but it doesn't actually have rum in it, right?
No.
Okay.
We don't actually have any rum in the house.
That would be pretty surprising if you take a big gulp. I don't taste any rum. But there's a lot of rum in there. You're a lightweight. You would taste rum if there was alcohol in general, if there was rum in there. Mother's getting distracted. I thought you're supposed to enjoy eggnog, not chug it.
That's how I enjoy it. But it's your stream, so you work. I'll
Chug eggnog.
Happy dance, I have eggnog.
Not anymore.
Nope. Okay. So he is coated, he has to dry.
Same with these two. The skulls are done.
Right, your foot goes there. Move your candles.
No,
Foot.
my candles like being where they are.
Your hands.
In their
go.
box.
Stop it. Stop it. Okay, I do need to glue him down. He's gonna fall.
There is my finished skull stands. They're pretty cute. I like how they turned out. This is little piles of skulls. Here you go. They're still
I
wet.
can't.
It's your job. There you go. Okay, let's get to these guys. I like the color that was base coated in. So I think what I'm gonna do is just gonna take a brown shade. No. No. No, okay, I'm not gonna take a brown shade.
I need the glue back, sweetheart.
Golu.
Balu galu. Danka.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
my chair?
I
Did I move my chair? You moved my chair. Okay. I was like, I don't recall moving my chair, but it happened.
Okay.
Alright. So we don't have any,
Oh, excuse the reach.
brown shades, other than the one that has like a few drops left. So I'm gonna make my own brown shade using a rotting wood color, which isn't necessarily color you would necessarily want to use on it, but it's the color I'm going to use on it. So fight me.
Sawdust Dragon says, piles of skulls make a great hamster enclosure.
Are they human skulls? Because yes, if it's hamster skulls, then no.
Small human skulls. Because they're little hamsters.
So baby skulls.
I really don't know what's happening.
Baby skulls. That's what's
It's
happening.
my refusal to let go of Halloween month.
And then I'm just going to lightly coat my stones in this color. I'm not trying to fully coat it because I like the color that's underneath it. You're laughing at me because I'm fully coating,
no,
right?
I'm laughing at chat. Sawdust Dragon says, valid point. Tech Majoris says, elephant skulls might be a bit big for hamsters.
There we go.
You can keep it.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that again in a second. But now I have. Let's see how well you guys can see that. I
You
have.
got a rock.
I got a rock. I have the gray with that green brown undertone. Sorry.
What the heck? Go the other way!
I can't. So, yeah, I lost my train of thought there, but there you go.
Jerkazoid.
Continuing this skull conversation, Tech Priest Majoris says, just stick to humans.
Baby humans or adult humans with abnormally small heads?
And agrees that I got a rock.
I'm gonna rock. And this set of rocks have vines on it, which the other one didn't, so this one has more steps to it. But essentially I'm just coating the entire thing and then slapping it with a dry and clean paper towel. That way it does stuff. I'm not Bob Ross. You can't expect Bob Ross from me.
Maybe a little informative.
Then you try to explain what I just did.
You're wiping
And
off the
why I
high
did it.
points and it leaves the low points. Is that right?
Can you do my See?
No, they were applauding your father.
But the lag.
It seemed timed out that way, but yes, that's probably right.
That's what I was doing. And once I finish this, I will go back to our zombie friends.
Dawn, would you like me to take your cup?
Sure, my love.
Ow. Oh my goodness, my fingernails are pink.
It's because your hands are pink.
It's because my head is pink.
Basically, all I'm doing is I took the quick seal stuff, accelerator, and I put it in this little, in my thing. Let me move over. In my palette.
Pink palette.
And then I'm putting glue on the underside of the candles. And I've done this and kind of scrubbed it around on the base so that I basically glue everything in quickly.
Okay, little snakes, little snakes. I'm painting the little snakes.
And this stuff doesn't smell all that awesome, but it is, it dries perfectly clear. It's almost a little oily, but it's completely gone whenever it dries, so. That goes there. Got to put accelerator over here.
Gotta go fast. think I'm definitely going to be adding moss to these if I have time. Or you can do it, I don't care either way. I just think it should be done. Alright, let's look at our little zombie friends. And they did turn out to be the color I was hoping for, which is very awesome. That's the word, is awesome. Alright, so I'm gonna make burping noises, apparently. Is that the music?
Uh-huh.
Sound like a 18-wheeler in the background.
Okay, I was trying to do this on the camera, but I just can't. Because I can't get it lined up.
Eyeballs.
It's like... This foot doesn't want to go into place.
Sawdust Dragon, thank you for the 250 bits with that werewolf roar that made me load my pants.
I'm pretty sure you heard me say eyeballs, and you're like, oh wait, click it now.
Well, the werewolf is roaring at me. It's awesome. That candle's in my way, so I broke it.
I spent a lot of time on those candles.
I literally broke one candle off of the bunch. I can't get his hands in the right position, so...
Go.
There.
Hey.
Wasn't expecting that.
Sawdust is cheering for getting you, not me.
Oh, too much paint.
You guys are just lucky we don't have smell-o-vision.
This is true, guys. It reeks now, thanks.
I'm just taking the eye orifices, face orifices. That's the words I was going for. Back to what? Do you not know what an orifice is?
I do. I just don't know why the hell you're saying it that way. It's
Ocular
weird.
face holes.
But no, it's also the mouth. But they don't have noses because they're all Voldemort apparently. I'm taking those back down to the base color I used.
Do you really not know why they don't have noses?
I'm talking.
Okay.
My stream. I know why they don't. It's because they're decaying, and that's a small piece of flesh with a little bit of cartilage, therefore it decays quicker than the rest of the body. I know why.
Okay.
But I was trying to be funny and make a Harry Potter thing.
Why are you still talking about this?
Because I forgot what I was trying to talk about, so now I'm trying to bring it back. That's what it was.
Go ahead. Quiet.
I'm bringing the face orifices back down into the base color that I used on them initially because it's a off-white enough color that makes it look correct. Because you don't want to give a zombie bright white eyes or shiny white teeth because that's not how that works. So I'm giving them blue faces. And then I'll add a little bit of blood for the blood gods inside of their mouths to make it get that red shiny look nice and fast because I don't know why, but I have a feeling that zombies salivate. And the blood for the blood gods has a gloss already in it. So it's 2 birds, 1 stone. Whack! And these guys are literally made to hold hands. But that is all I am saying.
Go ahead.
Sawdust Dragon says
Yuppie.
yuppie zombie. Sorry. I have to, like, I did it again to where I can't quite see.
I just used this color. There it is. I'm gonna use this rotting wood on the outside of the tree.
Yuppie zombies have good teeth.
Unless I'm not. I'm not entirely sure yet.
We're at an hour and 45 minutes.
I'm gonna use this one. No. I'm gonna use this one. Paint shaking ASMR. What if the zombie was a dentist before they died, said Creepshow, but I don't know if that would help in tooth decay after death.
What are that dentures?
These are all 3 young zombies because they're wearing red.
Hey,
That's my only explanation for that.
I know people who are younger than me who have dentures.
I quite frankly wouldn't. If I have dentures, do not leave those things in after I die, please.
Why? They would be beautiful.
No, not happening. I do not want to die with dentures in my mouth. I'm sorry. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I do not know. I just know that I do not want dentures in my mouth after I die.
I think somebody's afraid of dentures.
I don't like teeth.
Oh, that's just true.
I'm just gonna say it. I don't like teeth. Teeth and fingers are no-goes for me. Don't mess with the teeth, don't mess with the fingers. And that obviously carries on to fingernails.
When they were young, I used to take their fingers, I still do it sometimes, and go, I'm going to bite your fingernails, and it absolutely freaks them out. I'm such a mean parent.
Yeah, remember the ladybugs?
Oh, yeah.
I
Hey,
was
you
just
loved
thinking
them
about the
after a
ladybugs.
while.
Yeah, the Stockholm Syndrome made me love ladybugs.
That was facing your fears.
Or getting you to go to bed on time. Either way. To be fair,
Oh, you
Creepshow
guys-
says finger foods.
No, I like finger foods, just don't like fingers.
Finger foods made of fingers.
As long as they're not mine.
you're misunderstanding. He's saying finger food, not finger food. It's different. Like finger sandwiches. There's nothing on
Nope.
the brush. There wasn't anything on my
Oh, really? What do you
brush!
call that?
You have weird skin.
Stop it.
Really? You think I'm going into kidney failure? Because that's yellow.
Yes.
Are you adding the moss to my...
I did, yes. Oh, I got an itchy nose.
Sucks you have gloves on.
Nope, I just used my arm. Latte.
Is it coming down now?
It's coming down now.
Whoa.
In an earlier round. Copyright.
I think you're allowed to hum a song without worrying about copyright infringement.
Well, I mean,
You have to do it
because-
really badly.
No, there's cover groups all over Twitch.
I need...
That isn't gonna stop me from yelling at Mom when she's in the background singing some copyrighted music though.
Stop the little horse. I almost said that all in the wrong order.
You didn't get much of it in the right order.
I got closer than I almost did. I almost did like horrors of the little shop.
Stop talking.
I don't really know how that would have happened, but that's what was trying to happen. You told me to stop talking. It's my stream. I'm the one who's supposed to be talking. Talkie McGee over here.
I can stop talking and start talking.
No.
Shut up. No. I designed and bought my new business cards today. I'm very excited. I'll show those off to you guys whenever I get them in, which will probably be 2 weeks from now because shipping's pretty slow right now, and I picked the cheapest option on shipping. Because I need them for our next con, which is next year. So, and they should be here November 14th, I believe, is the day it said. Yes, I'm very, very excited. I won't spoil everything, but I will tell you that there is a raccoon involved, as well as a witch hat. I absolutely love the my business cards. I even all of the art stuff that's included onto it. I did.
Words.
Yeah, if words were easy, I wouldn't be a streamer. We're gonna have to matte coat this tree because it's very shiny.
Basically what we'll do is we'll matte coat everything, and then we'll come back with a gloss and hit the spots that need the gloss.
Specific spots. Where are you? I don't like you. There we go. What do you think? You finished the tree.
What are you gonna do?
The zombies and the werewolves.
I think the werewolves are outie.
Howdy like a belly button.
Oh boy.
I know, sorry. And I'm thinking the zombies and the tree, and we're good. Because I've got the space kind of filled.
Well, I'm not entirely happy with this guy.
I understand.
I don't
I'm gonna
really
fix
know what I'm gonna do.
I'm doing the tree.
You don't have to say you're gonna fix him.
Well, I can tell you're not happy with it, so I'm going to make it better.
You're gonna rectify my unpleasantness.
Yeesh.
Essentially, this is what we're doing with those guys.
Oh, okay.
And then these guys are gonna be like
Well,
next
see,
to
I
them,
was
like they slid down and broke.
okay. So the tree's going to be over here then.
Where's the guys? Well, I don't know if this is right where it's gonna go. I'm just saying this is what's happening. Is they're gonna be like in a row.
Just a dot, not a lot.
Just a dot, not a lot.
Yeah, Sawdust. We were really excited about some business cards as well, and yeah, we didn't have. Can you open this? We didn't have spelling checked on
you shake
those. I did, yes. That. So we have had that as an issue as well. Yes.
Yes,
It was a minor enough thing that it wasn't that bad.
Yes.
It was minor enough that we kept forgetting about it and kept mentioning it to the other people over and over again. And be like, yeah, we know. I think it was like if instead of was the only thing. But I spell checked mine like 5 times, and then I showed it to Mom, and she spell checked it, and then checked it over.
Mom doesn't
the
spell
thing.
check.
No, you just checked positioning, getting
Yeah.
it evened out, and whatever that word is, feng shuied, and then Dad spell checked.
Sawdust Dragon says, the cauldron makes me think of fudge. I like it.
You need to make eggnog fudge this year.
I made it last year. Yes, I did. I always make eggnog fudge.
I don't recall that.
This year, I also want to make eggnog marshmallows.
What am I doing?
Because I think I'm going to make more marshmallows this year and less fudge, because we tend to not eat the fudge at all. Like, I'm going to make one batch of fudge and that's it.
The eggnog.
Okay, I'll make a half a batch of chocolate and a half a batch of eggnog.
Does anyone in the house actually eat plain fudge?
I think Dad likes the chocolate fudge.
Uh-huh.
Do you like the
Sawdust
eggnog?
Dragon says, shut the front door. Eggnog fudge? What?
Yes.
Okay, so you know how you use heavy cream to make fudge? Take out the heavy cream, replace it with eggnog. Eggnog fudge, done.
Why do
then
I need the normal oil?
your zombies. And then what I like to do is put a sprinkle of like cinnamon, very, very light sprinkle of cinnamon across the top, and it just makes it look so pretty.
No.
Soda says I must have some.
It is so simple to do. It's like nothing.
Well, do you have the blood gods over there?
I don't. Your sister used it last.
It's very clearly not where it's supposed to be.
To be
The
fair,
fact that I can't find it.
no. To be fair, all of those are just placed into a spot.
You didn't organize the pots?
No, not at all.
That explains why I couldn't find it.
Yep.
I love this stuff. We're about half out of this, so I think we're gonna need to get another pot soon. Because we use it a lot. Yes, I use it a lot. But I like blood. You can blame that one.
I do. But I'm also pleased by it. You can just put them in there now.
No, I like making you do it. Makes it feel special.
I thought you were going to toss it. Bleh.
Blah, blah, blah.
Soda's Dragon says, Mom, do you have the blood gods over there? Normal quotes from this household. This is true.
Where's my
You're-
super soup?
You're not wrong.
Thank you for the follow, Tech Priest Majoris.
See, you finished. Start designing. Get the moss.
Yeah, our giveaway goal is actually our giveaway voting goal rather is actually off. That should be 70 followers now, I believe, which puts us only 10 away from voting on the 100 follower giveaway.
You said 70, but it's 80.
It puts us 10 away. 70
See, puts
is
us
what this
10 away.
actually
Yep,
is.
yep,
It says
yep,
69, but it's actually 70. And at 80, we will be voting on what that. There's no sense in calling it a mini. We'll be voting on what the biggie is that we will be giving away. I mean, some of these things that we have planned for that voting make this werewolf dragon look
Like a normal
Small.
miniature.
yeah, small.
Yeah.
Oh, I have the hiccups.
Rawr!
That doesn't work on me.
Tech Priest says, don't ask. It apparently keeps my computer account separate from my phone. No clue since I use the same login.
I forgot to make the hinges shiny. That is my bad. I will rectify that. And I'm definitely going to leave them shiny, not dull them or rust them any, because all of them, I made their wood look like fresh, clean wood. So,
It's the
and they
aesthetic
were-
you're going for.
yeah, and none of them were in the ground yet. So it makes more sense for them to be shiny than dull and nasty.
You know what? Fresh coffins probably means fast zombies.
Accurate. Fresh zombies are faster because their brain hasn't had time to start slowly dying yet.
Also less rigor mortis.
Yeah, that's...
Not the same. Rigor mortis is where your body stiffens and, you know.
No, there's... I got it. The rigor mortis is the speed. The brain is the intelligence. Because you can tell, like, they slowly lose intelligence.
Ah, yes, I got you now.
Makes two different conspiracy theories. That's my bad.
We are 2 hours in.
I am freaking out.
I don't know why.
That right there, that's why I wanted the no oil. Just to put it in the hole.
Oh. Upan. Danke.
Danke.
Sorry.
Sawdust Dragon says, do you remember the film Jason and the Argonauts? The tree reminds me of the tree that the Golden Fleece was hung from. All right.
Yeah. Just hang it right over here.
And it can do acrobatics.
Yes.
It's a very spry treant.
It's not a tree ant.
Oddly thick.
It's just a tree. I love trees. I love drawing them. I love painting them. I like looking at them.
Yeah, that's what I thought. My hair's in the shot. But it's not in the way, so it's fine.
Tree's done. Woohoo! Zombies are done.
You keep shifting the table. You're messing me up.
Get better, scrub.
Hey, you. Why don't you paint?
He will be.
Grayscale,
What
except it's
either
only
of
pinks.
you were talking about.
This month, you will be painting.
This month.
It's
This month.
This month.
Way too soon. I'm pretty sure we were talking about November 2022.
No, I think it's next week.
Oh,
Bum, bum, bum.
I can't do it. I'm producing a show that time.
Ah. Nope.
You can do it. What are you placing?
Just one.
Sawdust Dragon says use a blue pen to draw a red line.
Okay, that guy's cute, but he was supposed to be a pumpkin patch, buddy.
Learned how to climb.
That's why he's so grumpy.
Yes.
That's why he's the grumpy man.
Yes.
Because he learned how to climb. The story arc makes no sense.
Well, I'm the one writing it, so I can make it make sense. It's fun. I'm done.
I'm trying.
2 hours and 3 minutes. So I was 3 minutes late. Yeah.
You guys kept saying times, but you didn't say the time.
Sawdust, draw two parallel lines that intersect each other. And then punch the person in the head that told you to do that. I wish I had a little bit of stuff to kind of make the wax fall down. Like,
They gave it an extra.
ugh. No more gloves. I am done painting. I am done with the gloves. I hate gloves. Blech.
You hate sits?
I hate zits, but my fingers do very much appreciate it.
You should probably wear your cots underneath those, though.
Yeah. But that is how it will look when we are finished gluing everything down and putting moss as filler, and we've got a little bit of miniature dirt that we'll be putting in there.
Yeah, you'll be working with that because I don't want to touch that.
Miniature dirt?
Yes,
Why?
because it's dirt.
But it's clean dirt. That's why it's miniature dirt.
That's why you had to pay for it.
Done!
Ish.
So,
Alright.
they jumped. And he just pooped his pants. But I can't see the screen to make sure that we're in screen. Because I can't read.
Hold my Cthulhu.
That
Everything went
is
black.
our Halloween diorama. Done in 4 hours. 4.5. Because it was 2.5 yesterday and 2 today.
For me.
For you, yes. With the caveat that there is nothing in this diorama that can come out, therefore we can't have to fight any of it.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
You can use tokens and just point at it in here.
I'll throw that whole 10 on a map.
It's not to scale.
It is the map.
It isn't actually to scale. If you look, the buildings,
The pumpkins are
tiny
an
and-
eighth of the size of the building, which is
Yeah.
not correct.
so nothing is to scale, but we didn't actually care about scale. We were making a pretty and fun thing for Tyler, is really what it boils down to.
I
So
love it.
and I'm tired already.
Ignore me, I'm just choosing placements.
But yeah, we'll get everything glued down, and then it will go on display. Final announcements.
Yes, okay.
I will give you the monitor.
Stardust Dragon says, dun dun dun!
I forgot we were streaming for a minute there. Sorry.
Can we switch it?
Yes.
This was a lot of fun. I enjoyed picking on Mom for 2 streams in a row.
That was fun.
Our dog is finally getting used to us streaming.
Locked away in the bedroom
Ish.
on his own.
Yes.
Yes. He either wants to run outside and be in the dark by himself, or he wants to be in the bedroom watching Ancient Aliens. Because
He has to fall asleep, right?
So, these models were done by...
The werewolves and the werewolf dragon and his specific base was by Mini Monster Mayhem, and then all of the graveyard accessories were made by Dragon Trapper's Lodge.
Yes.
I got it right.
Which are awesome modelers, and you can find a lot of their models, the prints available for sale on our Etsy page, or you can go to their My Mini Factory page and get the STLs for yourself. They're awesome modelers, and they're awesome people to talk to too, because they're really good with communication. Other than that, we will be back next week with a brand new layout, brand new ideas for streams, and brand new giveaways. Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
But not this werewolf dragon, because it is mine.
Yes. You
And
guys
you're
were
set up.
close. You were close. You were getting there.
I can't believe I almost lost it.
Yeah. You can flip back to the action cam, because Kora has the layout kind of done there.
Situated.
So this is what he will look like. He will have dirt in the bottom. And that's why we spray painted the inside
Mossy
of this
spots.
brown. Is that way if we missed any dirty spots, we'd have him nice and covered. So we'd have him, we'll get dirt down, then we'll have moss and dirt and all the good stuff.
I forgot to place these guys. What is
And that's gonna be the end of our stream tonight.
Yeah.
We do...
So there's 2 options for my stream next week. I don't know which one I'm doing yet. Depends on these people next to me. So I'm either going to be making my craft apron, and for those of you who don't know what that is, it's going to be a simple apron that we will be smearing random craft ingredients onto, and that's going to be an outdoor stream, which is going to be fun. We're probably going to have to do it earlier because it's outdoors.
Yeah, and it gets dark at like 6. So
Yeah, winter.
So I'm not sure we'll be able to do that one for a little while unless we do it like on the Sunday 3:30 time.
We could do that. We could do that one next Sunday, and then my next Tuesday would be our split one.
Yeah.
Our split mini.
This Sunday I will not be doing my big project stream yet because I kind of mentioned this yesterday, I'm kind of down to fudge ground.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the bottom of the...
Oh, yes. I mentioned last night I'm down to one 3D printer at the moment, so I know, I'm dying. I can keep up with my Etsy orders, but that means I don't really get to print a lot for myself at the moment.
Or for me,
So,
which really is what matters. Bonk.
But that means that my big projects, I don't have anything printed yet or ready for that, so actually I have some pieces printed. Ow.
I thought that was what you were going for.
I'm just moving my head. I don't want to get smacked. Okay, guys, we are going to call it a night because we're going to go eat dinner.
Yes.
Dinner?